This is it. Dan, how you doing, mate?
Craig,
Travis.
You want to look at downstairs as well?
Yeah, I'll have a look about it. Yeah, I'll have a bit of a look about it. I think they're doing something else downstairs, like beauty or something. Okay, if that can go, it works. How much is it for the whole upstairs and downstairs?
It's 55 for up, and downstairs is 60.
Really?
Well, a lot of people want the ground floor, but it depends on your business.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, this is a bigger space.
Yeah, exactly. And it feels like it's a better space. Like, it definitely works for Gail, what she needs. So I'll just have a chat to her this afternoon, I guess. And
Yeah, it's best to get it in.
Yeah. No, that's okay. Like, the space looks good. If they can put a shower in there now, I guess it's already existing. Like, all these councils are
Well,
annoying
then
me.
she doesn't have to worry about
Downstairs.
shower,
Right?
Yeah.
So it's not a very hard move, but for her, it's just good for her to have her own space. It's not on Thistlethwaite Street above one of my gyms. We have like heaps of employees. So it's like always people walking around upstairs. It's like where my head office is. So it's just giving her own space to be able to create a community, I guess. And it's a little bit quieter, whereas like the gyms are pretty loud. For yourself, like this is why obviously having, a full-time manager doing it or having someone doing sales, it gives you the ability, like they will sell about 45-50% of leads because they have the time to do it. Like you need to be calling at like 9 a.m, you need to be calling at 4 p.m, you need to be calling at 7 p.m. Like those are the 3 times every single day you need to be calling. Like it's just how it needs to happen for you to make these sales. Out of 100 leads, you should have had, essentially minimum, I would say 42 sales into your 28 days in October, which means you would have brought in $4,200, which liquidates your ad spend, even at the higher ad spend of $39 a lead. And then, from that in itself, you would have had, 14, 15 sales upsold from that. Because the breakdown right now is your sales, your lead to sale conversion. Your marketing's fine. You just guys really need to fix your sales. And if you did that, you would have grown by $1,000 a week in October. And the same thing would have happened in November, I'm assuming, if you had have made the sales. So it's at the moment, the problem is from these numbers, it's a sales problem. So for you, your whole sales process, whether it be irresistible offer or whether it be, a straight into core offer, like it's irrelevant. Your sales process needs to improve. Like that's your breakdown. It's irrelevant whether it goes into a 28-day first or a core offer first. That's like semantics, right? Like for you, it's like it's a sales problem.
What do they do with all the poo from the animals at the zoo? Exactly! People love this. What do they ever come to the gym? Where do people play DVDs anymore? It doesn't even go into my laptop.
This is amazing.
Oh, look. Shit.
What do I do?
Bullshit in aisle 2.
I could be on the podcast when someone says something stupid, I'm like, don't worry about it.
I thought a few coaching calls.
Bullshit.
I thought a few coaching calls were just like, bullshit in aisle 2. Jackson's all about spelling.
Can you hear me okay? Fantastic.
To finish on point today, Travis, can you leave us with 4 top tips for foolproofing your fitness business?
I think the first thing is you have to have belief. I've coached people in the past and they've done so well, and then I stopped coaching them, and a year later I was talking to one of the guys last night. Last November he was doing like $50,000 a month, and this November he did $20,000. I'm like, what happened, man? Like, what happened? He goes, I stopped marketing. And I'm like, okay, what else happened? He's like, well, I didn't have a coach, and I started doing random stuff. And okay, what else happened? He's like, I just don't believe in myself anymore. And those 3 things in itself, right? Like, accountability is crucial. They've done studies. If you write your goals down, you were 60% more likely to achieve your goals. And if you have accountability on those goals, you are 95% more likely to achieve those goals. So please, like, you know, like I have belief like tattooed on my hand. You know, for me, you know, belief is everything. Like, the entrepreneur must be the eternal optimist. Like, you are going to have obstacles, you are going to have roadblocks, but you made the decision, even up against the odds. You know, there's a 96% chance of failure. Only 2% of entrepreneurs make $1 million. Like, the odds are stacked against you, yet you still chose to start a business. You must believe, even in the hardest of times, if you started this for a reason, you know, remind yourself your why. Remind yourself, you know, why you got into it. You came in this to change lives, to help people out. And if you really come back to the core and you stop focusing about money, and it's like, I just want to help people, you know, that should resonate back with you. And it's like, oh, I'm lost. Okay, go back. Focus on what you're good at. Help people. So I think belief is the biggest tip. Like, always believe. No, that's okay. You enjoyed it? It was all right?
Thank you.
No worries.
And I'm for have a fantastic day and have a very happy Christmas.
Yeah, you too, man. See ya. Bye.
Like, you can message to go, you far off. What's this? Did someone buy a kid? Here's a notepad. Right, do some chores. Yeah, write some goals. Write some goals.
If you want to pop them just here.
Thanks, hon.
Big Trav, how are you, mate?
I'm good, buddy. How are you?
You good, brother? How are you? Yeah,
But that's what I was saying to you, how I was saying to you before. I just want you to track every hour for 1 week what you're doing. Because I want to go, like, and this is honestly, man, when I was exactly the same position you are, like with where you're at the business right now, I did this and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm wasting a lot of time like here. And I was like, I can delegate that for like $100 a week. And I gave myself 5 hours a week or 7 hours a week back. And you could spend that 7 hours selling if you wanted to, or you could spend that 7 hours on yourself and like fucking get healthier. Or you could spend it on your family and like, you know, feel like you're not stressed out all the time or whatever it is, right? So I think if we can do this goal in January, whether it be the first or second week of January, is like track every hour. And it might seem annoying, but like just for 1 week, track every hour so you can look at how many hours am I spending on it, on everything.
Everyone's smiling.
Yeah, like I had the losing end then too.
Oh, I win! This is my crown.
I'm like, guys, come on. Yeah, literally, it's like, what posting software do you use? It's like, I don't use the posting software. I post. It's like, no, I don't. I'm not always on. So if we look at this, just so people can understand Instagram.
Yeah, it's fine.
We have all my photos, because everyone asks, how does this happen? I have all my photos here. I pick a photo, I save a photo from my camera roll, all the way down to my photos. I go to my documents that I've written already, so subconscious. I click that, I copy that, I go down, I copy, go across to Instagram, I open, I click. Yep. And I paste, and I go. And that's it. Efficiency.
These are just a little something. Because we all love you. All of you. What? They're like little lolly bags.
You have to say ho ho. Yo ho ho.
But Trav's
Trav Santa, sorry.
Supposed to be the
Sorry.
Christmas, and you're supposed to be the reindeer.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm supposed to be yeah. But Travis doesn't want to be the centre of attention.
I'm dedicating my goodness.
Reindeer. So
I just tow the sleigh, that's all I do.
shut up, Sam. It's not about you. It's not about you.
Santa doesn't behave like this.
Tomorrow it's about you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yo ho.
Yeah, you. So we just wanted to say thank you to everyone, because obviously everyone plus Steph and Alicia
Yeah.
and Roy and Ava, who are not here, so someone gets to have extras. Woo! I'll have Ava's. Woo! Go Ava!